Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another weigh-in video on WW. This is my week 6 weigh-in. Yes, week 6 weigh-in. And I have had a great week, another great week. I talked earlier this week in my What I Eat video about some supplements that I've been taking and like just starting to incorporate in. And if you guys have followed me for any amount of time, you know that when I did my WW weigh-ins, or I should say, follow me back in the WW days, in the original, when I first started my channel, when I would do my weekly weigh-ins, I also kind of had a topic that I talked about. So I want to try to bring that back, even if it's just in the element of like what I am going to be trying to do with my, with my journey, because overall, you guys know, I mean, this is not only a weight loss journey, but is also just a journey to health. I mean, it's just an overall health, whether it's mental, physical, internal, whatever, Anyway, so one of the things that I have been doing a lot of research on, and it was like based on a conversation I'd had with my doctor, and he had said that as I'm getting older, one of the things that he would like to eventually talk about is hormonal imbalance, and just essential vitamins and minerals that are important for women to take. There's, just certain ones because, women have babies, women have their monthly cycles. And I mean, there's just a lot of things that are unique to women's bodies that it is good. There's different essential vitamins and minerals. That's something that we're not going to talk about until I see him again in October. But I thought, well, I'm going to get a jump start on that because there are things that I have noticed that could be maybe signs of hormonal imbalance, or just signs that, maybe I need to be taking some of these vitamins. And the thing is, I used to take vitamins regularly and different supplements regularly, but it's so hard to get out of the habit. And once I'm out of that type of habit, it's like, it is hard for me to get back into it. So one of the things I've started doing is I set a timer on my phone. So it's set every night, and I take them in the evening just because I do take my thyroid medication in the morning first thing. And some of these, some certain minerals should not be taken with your thyroid medication. Or you need to have it spread out. And my doctor prefers me to do it 4 hours away. And so since I'm in my office 3 days a week and I'm at home 2 days a week, it's just easier for me to take them in the evening when I know I'm going to be home every single day in the evening. So I do have it set to take them in the evening. So I just have it, a reminder set on my phone, it pops up, and then there we go. I mean, that's helping me immensely with my routine. So again, like I said earlier this week, I talked about just some research that I've been doing about balancing hormones and essential supplements for women. I do want to stress that I'm not a professional of any kind. As you guys know, this is purely just my own research and conversations that I've had with my doctor. So based on my research, these are some of the vitamins and supplements that I personally am going to start adding to my daily routine. One of them is magnesium. I showed you guys earlier this week. This is the magnesium that I am currently taking. It is a magnesium glycinate, and you take 2 of these, which I should have looked at this ahead of time. So 2 of these gives you 200 milligrams of magnesium. I believe the daily recommended was like 310 to something for women, just based on my age. However, there are things I get naturally from food. But my research found that magnesium is like one of the most essential minerals to help balance your hormones. And it's also one of the most that women, and I think men also, are deficient in. So some of the natural resources of getting magnesium are like black beans, chickpeas, lentils, dark leafy greens, which I do eat all of those, but not on a daily basis. So I just want to make sure I am getting all of the magnesium I need. It's also supposed to be good for helping you sleep, which I can attest to. Like, I feel like I have gotten really good sleep. I've been taking them since last Saturday. Today is Thursday. And I can tell you every night's sleep it's not really the night's sleep as much as I notice when I wake up in the morning. Since I've added these in, I just feel like when I wake up in the morning, I feel more rested than I have in a very long time. Also, I've heard about the glycinate. that it's like the best absorbed by your body and less chance to cause digestive issues, which some magnesium can do that. So like I said, this is what I'm taking. I got it at Walmart. It's Doctor's Best. Again, there may be better ones out there. This is just the one that I could find locally in my area. And I did do, I did look at some of the, did a lot of research on the brand and whatnot. And the next thing are B vitamins. So B vitamins came up again on like almost every single page of research that I brought up. B vitamins was mentioned for women. So a B vitamin complex is what was mentioned. And so there's like 8 or 9, I want to say it was 8 or 9 B vitamins, which I had no idea that there were so many. Some of the B vitamins are good for like energy and creating like red blood cells, which helps like lessen, I'm like, what is that word? Lessen the chance of women developing heart disease, having strokes, blood clots, those kind of things. And of course, those other B vitamins that most of us know about that help your hair and your nails. But it just kept coming up in all my research. And so I found this one at Costco, and this one also has electrolytes in it. So I believe that means it also would have some magnesium, potassium. What are also some of the electrolytes? So it has sodium, potassium, does not have magnesium. And then it has vitamin C, and then it has the other B vitamins in there, plus folate. So you take one of these, is it one? Yes, one of these a day. I got this at Costco, great price. So this is what I got, this is what I've been taking. Just so you know, TMI, this will cause like your urine to be kind of a weird yellow color, which I already knew that from taking B vitamins before. Like I said, I've been down this road before. It's just, again, just getting out of the habit of things. The other thing that came up that was said to be essential for helping to balance your hormones were probiotics, which again, something I've heard before, something I've taken before, but it caused me a lot of like digestion and digestive issues. I cannot remember what brand I had taken before, but so I've been super like leery of taking it. So I was really nervous, so I stopped taking them. But they say that people who don't eat a lot of fermented foods like sauerkraut, kombucha, apple cider vinegar, I know yogurt's good for, and I eat a lot of yogurt, but I don't know if I eat enough to be able to get enough of the probiotic. A probiotic aids in your digestion, helps promote gut health, which gut health is like one of the buzzwords out there in health right now. It fights off disease-causing bacteria. There are so many choices out there. So I did best probiotics. I didn't even look for affordable. I just put best probiotics out there and what to look for. And there's many, many lists. And some said best, some said cheapest, some said, your best bang for your buck. It talks about the different strains, and it was so confusing and mind-boggling that I was getting super overwhelmed. But one that came up a lot was one that I feel like is almost anybody can probably find in their area, and that's this Culturelle. This one also has a prebiotic though as well, which I have read is also really good for gut health, and it helps balance each other out, the prebiotic and the probiotic. I found this one again at Walmart. You can get it off of Amazon. They also have one that's a different color. It's like a pink one, and it says for women, and I'm not for women's health, and I'm not sure what the difference is. It has other stuff in there. This is a 30-day supply. One other thing that kept coming up in my research, apparently there's also like a powder form of probiotics that people will put in like their drinks and stuff that are supposed to be really good. So I'm on the search for that. I'm gonna look on Amazon tonight and see what I can find, if there's like one that you can like pour, because I've heard, who is it? There's somebody that I know, I don't know if it's a coworker, I don't know. Somebody was telling me that they take like a pill, and then they also take the powder form too. So anyway, I've been taking this again since last Saturday. It's not causing me any digestive issues at all. But like I said, I'm on the hunt for the powder one. So if you know of a powder form one that I can order, let me know. But I am going to do some research tonight. But I've heard amazing things about probiotics. I'm sure a lot of people have. It just kept popping up constantly, kind of like the vitamin B and the magnesium. It was just like universal across the board on this is something that women should be taking. So another thing that came up on my research that I used to do that I have not done in ages, and that's collagen. So for those of you who've been watching since the beginning know that I used to take collagen daily. I put it in my coffee or in my water or my smoothies. I just got out of the habit, just stopped doing it. I have a ton of collagen. I actually had to throw some out because it was outdated, but I do have one small Vital Proteins that has never been opened, that is current, is not expired. I had like a half of a large one that was expired. I have a ton of like ones from when I was on keto, and I don't know if they're expired or not. I'll have to look at those ones. But I do have some unflavored kind that I'm going to start adding back into my routine again. I just completely forgot about it, but collagen was another one that just kept popping up all over the place. As we know, collagen is good for skin elasticity. It's good also for pain relief from like aging and arthritis, and it helps aid in repair of ligaments and tendons and joints and all that stuff, because it's all like, does all that stuff with in your joints and all that. So collagen is something that I know I need to start taking again. So that'll be something definitely on the horizon to start taking. So there was other ones that came up in my research that I eventually want to do. I just don't want to like overwhelm myself so much all at once. And vitamin D3, which we regularly have here because my husband takes that, so I can just take that anytime. Zinc, I did have some, but I am out, so I need to pick that up again. And then omega-3 fatty acids. So I don't eat a lot of fish or anything, and I don't eat enough, I don't think, chia seeds and all those types of things that also have omega-3s and 6s in them. But again, it's just one more pill to take. So I don't know, I may eventually add that in. But right now I'm going to hold off on some of those just till I can get back into a habit forming again of taking these, supplements. But I just wanted to let you know those were another 3 that were brought up. I also did read up on naturally balancing your hormones, and some of the things that came up on that, some ways to do that is getting enough sleep, because we all know how important sleep is, managing your stress, exercising, eating healthy fats, getting lots of fiber, and drinking green tea. So those are all things I'm going to really focus on. The sleep thing, I am just so stubborn when it comes to going to sleep, because I like to read when I'm going to bed, and if I'm like in a really good book, sometimes it's really hard for me to put it down. Managing stress, I'm working on that. Exercise, another thing, I just need to kick myself in the rear and just do it. Eating healthy fats, I feel like I'm really good with that because I do eat nuts and quite a bit of avocado. Fiber, again, is something I feel like I do pretty well with fruits and vegetables and avocados. And then drinking green tea is something I have implemented this entire week. I have been drinking it twice a day since Saturday. I drink iced green tea in the morning before I even drink anything else. I drink that in the morning with my water, and then I drink it in the evening. I just have a cup of hot while I'm like working on my puzzle or something like that, or reading. So that is something I have incorporated. And one of my favorite green teas I wanted to show you, this is what I like for my hot green tea, and this is the Tazo Zen. It is actually a green tea with lemongrass and spearmint. So good. The stuff is amazing. So I highly recommend this. My iced green tea, I just have like just the organic, I have some organic green tea bags I bought in a big huge box of them, and I just make iced green tea with that. I just drink that in the mornings. So there you go. So there is my like little research on some vitamins and minerals for women that I am trying to incorporate into my life. Now, how did I do this week? I feel like I did fantastic this week. I tracked every single day. I did go over on Friday. Fridays my days I tend to go over. My weigh-in day is on Thursdays, and then Friday my husband is off Thursdays and Fridays. So Friday is the day that we tend to, if we're gonna go out to eat, we do go out to eat, that type of thing. So this last Friday we did go out to eat. I did track it. Ended up with like 40 points, but I tracked it, and I still made up points throughout the entire week. So I used all of my weeklies on that Friday. No, I had 3 weeklies left is what I ended up with. So whatever that was. So maybe I used more than 40 points. I ended up with 3 weeklies left on Friday after I tracked everything. But I made up throughout the week. I tracked every single day, and I drank my water. I did really good, and I lost 1 pound this week, y'all. So I am down, I think 7.6 pounds, doing really good. I did have a little bit of a gain last week, if you guys missed that monthly wrap up. But it was like that time of the month, and I feel like I did really good that my gain was so small, because in the past, I would gain a huge amount. So my gain was super small, made up for it this week. So I lost a pound and I'm feeling great and I'm ready for a brand new week. One of the things I'm focusing on this next week is just simple, clean meals. That is my plan this week, and just taking my vitamins, drinking my water, and doing my exercise. That is my plan for the week. So thank you guys so much for taking time to watch my video. Check out the description box for any links to anything, videos I put up this week. And also let me know in the comment section how you guys did this week and what are your goals for this next week. And I look forward to talking to you in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.